Carlton? Good, it's going fantastic as a matter of fact. I'm just cold. What's for dinner? Probably leftover Mexican. That's what I had lunch. Hey Kathleen, hey Lane. It's been a long time, hadn't it? I decided I might need to go live. I miss you, Mr. Carlton. It's been a long time, and I'll tell you why. Because it's just not safe to do this kind of stuff too often. Hey Amy, my dogs are named Marley, she's 10, and Lido is 3. He turned 3 in September. And I have only had him for a year. I rescued him. Hang on, let me get my coffee. I'm freezing. Yesterday it was mid-60s here, and today it was snowing this morning. And now it's in the 30s. Hey Mary. Oh, hey, I didn't know that was you. Hey Mama. No, I have not had, thank you, Amy. They're awesome. What's up, Jim K? $2 make you holla. Hey, Miss Mary. Mr. Carlton, I don't want it. I mean, it was barely snowing, barely. But I mean, I was like, literally, it was 60s yesterday and snowing and 30 today. Tennessee. What's up, Grammy's Homestead? Who asked me a question earlier? I'm doing great. Hey, Miss Lois. I know, Jim. You and your snow. Jim sends me pictures of his snow. Keep it. If I'm going to be out of school, bring it on. Any teacher here will agree with me on that. Hang on, let me get my coffee. Hey, Miss Ashley. I'm sad y'all couldn't stop by yesterday. I hope you have a snow day, Purple Wall. But you know what? If it's going to be cold, I want there to be snow. Naomi, Jim K lives in Michigan too. He's in the stream. And he sends me pictures of his snow. His fiance had her little toboggan on and all her stuff today. I am not a cold weather person. As a matter of fact, yesterday, who called me? A friend of mine said he saw a car like mine pulled over, and he was like, are you okay? I said, I'm in my house. I don't leave the house when it's raining and cold. See, 59 is still not warm enough for me, but it's better than 30. Jim, tell Naomi where you live. I can see it in my head. Doesn't it start with an A? Is that where you live, Jim? Y'all put a lot of, y'all have coffee with your creamer? 63 is a perfect temperature for me. And that's what I wish it would stay all year round here. Jim's fiance told me that she likes to be a part of all 4 seasons. And I want to see all 4 seasons too. Gracie Lou, I did this for you, sister. Let me tell y'all why I don't go live often. I haven't had weirdos, but friends of mine have witnessed weirdos like doing ugly stuff on live streams. Robert Waters, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, my mama's the same way. She doesn't put creamer with her coffee. I do. Y'all are not weirdos. Y'all are friends. It's so good to see y'all. I need to do lives more often so I can see my people. She witnessed some pretty terrible things going down on another person's live stream. Like this little lady is 80 and disabled. Match you. You might be weird, but I still love you. Robert, you might be weird, I still love you. Oh, I will never live anywhere but the South. That's right, Carlton. That's why you got the Blue Ridge. This chick, well, she's not a chick. She's a little old lady. She's 80 years old, disabled, lives by herself, and she was, y'all know I don't know much about all this, but what's up, Two Will Fix? How's it going? Partnered up in the live stream, collaborating in the live stream, and apparently she gave out her address inadvertently. I didn't get all that, Robert. And some people called in and like, I don't know, I'm so paranoid, I'm even scared to say it. It's great to see you too, Two Will Fix. How's it going now? You live in, not Sweden. Is it Sweden? Not Sweden. Now, Robert, Scotland. Still awesome. Even better. Robert, my sweet tea is sweet. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Grammy. I'm scared to say it. And I'm even scared for y'all to type it. Isn't that right, Carlton? I tell y'all what, when I go even to St. Louis, that's not north to me. That's still south. And they don't serve sweet tea. I think McDonald's might, but for a while, Hey, Miss Beverly, it's good to see you. Is that why you stopped, Grammy? I do not do them very often. What does my up say? What does that mean? Because A, I don't have a lot of sit-down time, to be quite honest, and B, I'm a little nervous. If I had String Bean in my live stream, I would think I had officially made it. Oh, my cup. Oh, now that's true south, Robert. It says, talk slow, sorry. I can read. It's John Wayne first. This is my son's mug. Talk low, talk slow, and don't say too much. Well, I don't talk low. I'm loud and I try not to be. I'm not a very slow talker and I talk all the time. I tell you what, I was with somebody the other day. Boy, she can talk. She talks more than I do. My brain needed to slow down. I just wanted her to be quiet. And I thought, is this what folks think when they hang out with me? So I'm trying not to talk as much. We ate at Mexican today, a Mexican restaurant. It's north to where I am. It's got the best sweet tea ever. I brought some home. But for some reason, I just can't get warm today. I just don't like being out in this. If I could fast forward to March, I'd be a happy girl. January, February, Really, a friend of mine suggested that. I should have done that. To be quite honest, I wish that I had a YouTube channel when I lived in my other house. String Bean, let me give you a blue wrench, buddy. I watch your videos, String Bean. I am a subscriber, so you should be in my live streams. Yay! Thank you. Now, what'd you say? Ashley, I can't handle it. Yesterday, I didn't leave my house. I was supposed to go to a gender reveal for my cousin. I was supposed to go do something else. I stayed in that chair, all wrapped up in my little giraffe onesie, I'm not ashamed to say I own one of those. I ain't leaving the house. I know, Carlton. Purple White, I bet you're the sweetest little thing out there. Am I on YouTube Live? Yeah. No, I'm not on YouTube Live. Honey, Grammy, I am not as learned about this as I should be. Beverly, this is what I was gonna say. You love the coat? Oh, Kathleen. Matthew, you should have stopped. I told Ashley I wanted y'all to stop. Carlton, I'm sorry. I think we're done with the storms. There was some pretty big damage. On the back of my house, my gutters, there's kind of whoppy jaw. That's the only damage I had. I think it was mostly straight line winds. Aw, thank you, Simply Red. I appreciate that. Isn't teaching the best job? Robert, blame the wife. Thank you so much. I could listen to a Scottish accent all day long. So we have that in common too, Will Fix. Yep, they're cattywampus. Kathleen, a blue wrench is given to people that you are that you trust and who've been a part of your channel. What's up, Lee? Speaking of people I trust, they're like moderators for live streams. And if anybody comes on here and acts ugly, and they can zap them, get them off. Robert, that's why we need these little breaks. Like, we get a week for Thanksgiving, 2 weeks for Christmas, a week for I almost said string break because I was looking at Stream Bean. Matthew, I had my door open so people would feel like they were being welcomed in because I was having friends come in from Arkansas and Mississippi. Hey, Happy Lux, welcome. I did, Grace, and I laughed. So, I mean, I don't know if you meant for us to laugh, but I did. And I mean, you are like, oh, she's such a great teacher, Jim K. What was I saying? This is why I'm not good at streaming. This is why I don't do it, because I suck at it. Thanks, I like my chickens too. He has 6 kids. Let me tell you something, Robert. I was just thinking today. I love kids. I love my job. But sometimes I need a break from kids. And it made me feel guilty. Is that the way teachers... I mean, this is my 22nd year to teach. And I think maybe... I don't know. Sometimes you just need quiet. And you need people to listen and do what you say the first time that you say it. Does that make me a bad person or a bad teacher? Because, like, I'm also a Sunday school teacher. Yeah, Robert, the screaming. I cannot. Mr. Cooter, what's going on, buddy? Good to see ya. Well, it's good to see you from Germany, Happy Lux. That's neat. Lido is making noise. I'll show you. There he is. My cat is underneath the house, and he smells her. And he puts his big old head on the vents and breathes deeply. Yeah, I love all my little kids, but I just can't stand the screaming. I can't. It's too much. And I'm a Sunday school teacher too, so I got, kids all week, and then only a few on Sunday mornings because I teach 4 and 5-year-olds too. That's just my age. Then I've got my cheerleaders 3 times a week. Thanks. This is a teacher gift, actually. It's Michael Kors. Can you believe that? But I have to say that I teach 2, yes, Mr. Carlton, I do. I teach 2 of my good friends. They're also teachers with me in kindergarten. I teach both their kids, and one of them got me this. Walter, I remember all my babies. I mean, it might take me a second to remember their name, but I always know their faces. I had one come see me Christmas Day. Somebody was knocking on my door, and I looked out the window. It was not a car I recognized, so I kind of was like, what? And he was one of my babies. He's 26. Ashley, you know, your job is so similar. You might have just one as compared to my 20, but don't you have her more than just 5 days a week sometimes? And longer than I do. Like, I start getting kids at 7:45, and then I'm done with kids at 3. And then I just step over into my next job as cheer coach. Now, I chose that. They asked, and I said yes because I love it. But I told them right away, if you're way up here all the time, I am like that too. So we cannot function together. You're going to have to bring it down. And they did. I've got the best group of cheerleaders this year. I love them. They never get on my nerves. Never. Ashley, I know you do. It's hard. Kathleen, I have always thought I might like to nanny. Actually, I thought I might want to be a flight attendant once I retire from teaching. I do have puppies, Happy Lux. I have 2. One is a pit. He's a full-blooded. And the other, let me show you her. She is a lab mix, and she's asleep. You're not going to be able to see her. It's dark in here. Say, hey. That's Marley. She's my sweet baby girl. She's resting. Best dog ever. And there's Lido. You can't see him because he's gray. Mr. Carlton was Happy Lux saying something he shouldn't say. I thought he asked about my pets. He didn't? I thought he was just asking about my pets. But I'm naive. Okay. See, I don't know. That's why I need y'all. I don't know these things. Lily, if you're still in here, I was telling them, oh, okay. I was telling them about, well, he has another account, looks like. Okay, Leo's, Lord. Happy Life, we don't call Mr. Carlton an old man. Yeah. Looks like he's got lots of, hang on, Marley's going bananas. Mr. Carlton is a wonderful person, and if you want to be in this chat, then you need to watch your mouth. That's right, Robert. Okay, so anyway, Lee, I was telling them about what you said. I didn't come out and say it, but we were just discussing the dangers of doing stuff like this and how you have to be really careful. And I'd been asked to go live by a few people, and you know I told you I was never going to go live again. Well, here I am. Absolutely, Stream Bean. Bye, Happy Like. See ya. I got them from Nadine West. And I don't get their clothes anymore, but because the last few boxes were just not my cup of tea, and I didn't feel comfortable making a a video about it because, you know, I want to do quality things, and I love the people who started the company. I have a really good relationship with them. Well, I did. Thank you, Ashley. I got it as a Christmas gift from one of my students. I think she got it at the Michael Kors outlet in South Haven. So that's kind of close to you, right? I don't even know what I was saying. Anyway, Stream Bang, thank you for saying that. We do respect people. Kindness gets you a long way with me. We sure do. If you can't be nice to people. Simply Red, absolutely. Way better about pricing. But I kept saying, y'all know those dresses that like are form fitting that that maybe like Tiffany Amber Thiessen, they all used to wear on Saved by the Bell. Man, y'all know those dresses that those girls used to wear on Saved by the Bell. You know you were watching that. Well, they kept sending me that crap. I'm not going to wear that. And I don't want to be a part of a company that's not going to listen to its customers. And I know they maybe wanted me to show all the different ranges of clothing, but if they want me to wear them and like post it on Instagram and all that mess, I'm not wearing those skimpy clothes. As one of my friends, Ashley. That's right, Lee. Come on down, sis. We can handle some people. I know I seem sweet, but I have a couple of equalizers in my house. People are so rude. Anyway, I don't want to wear their clothes if they're going to be too form-fitting. Easter holiday meal. I need to do that. Beverly, oh, the reason why I didn't do my Christmas decoration series because I don't do a whole lot of, you know, I have one son. Now, my whole family comes here for Christmas morning. Oh. Why you want to kick my butt, Lee? That's right, Robert. I don't want those kind of views. I mean, if that's what it takes, let me just say this. If you're a mother who's getting on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and posting sexy selfies, I ain't got time for you. Especially if you're in a relationship with someone. You are A, trying to get attention, and B, getting it from the wrong place. Be a mama. Keep up with your kids. Stop worrying about sexy selfies. That drives me nuts. So you're never going to see me putting those pictures. You're never going to see that. Lily, tell me why you want to kick my butt. Absolutely, Robert. I tell my cheerleaders and my son, I said, they 100% check your social media. Whether you have a YouTube channel, a Pinterest, any kind of anything online about your life, they're looking at it if they have any sense at all. And as soon as I became the cheer coach and as soon as I had tryouts, I friended every single girl on Facebook and Instagram. Now, I'm not on their Snapchat. I am just not a huge Snapchatter. It's fun, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm allowed to be on their Snapchat because, you know, those delete. I don't think it's smart for me to do that. Stream Beam, you need some music next time, buddy. That's what I thought of when I watched that kilt video. You need some music. Get you a little Irish jig going on. Do you have a laptop or even like a radio, like a tape player or a record something? Because I mean, I was clapping along, but to my own beat. Oh, because I don't listen. Sorry, Lee. I think I'm a good listener. I'm on Crap Chat, Carlton. Hey, how are you doing, Miss Jenna? Or is it Gina? I'm on Snapchat because my son will respond immediately to my snaps. Not so much with my text messages. And then I have some friends like Matthew and I are Snapchat friends, Ashley, Shiloh. What's going on? If it's not broken, fix it. We're just having a little... Lee, I just wanted to connect with my people. You know, I feel so removed. Yes, Dreaming, that's what I want you to do. Play some music so you can have a beat to do your little jig to, and we can clap along. I wanted to comment that, but I don't comment very often. At all, I don't think. I try to fly under the radar. Yes. Ashley and I are Snapchat friends. What's up, Toolbox Footage? Is this your first time to my channel? Beer. There we go. Beer Stud. Hey, Elsie, I'm your favorite YouTuber. Thank you so much. You do not know how much that warms my heart. And these people in here know that I am telling the truth. It truly does. Make me feel so happy. What's up, Beer Stud? See, y'all change your channel names. And I don't know who you are. I'm just going to call you by your channel names. Stream Bean, that's what I just got. I have never been a coffee drinker. Simply Red, my house was built in 1940. I bet your home is beautiful. I need to work on mine. The bathroom is terrible, but I've done the best I can. You know, I don't have a lot of money on a single income. Thank you, Elsie. But I'm trying, you know, slowly. Thank you, Denise. That makes me feel so good. Thank you so much. Sometimes I wonder if I get on people's nerves. I get on my own nerves sometimes. My bathroom is old. Well, the whole house is old, but my kitchen was just redone. It was a very unfortunate occasion why I had to redo it. My house flooded and ruined all this beautiful original hardwood that I loved. It's Susie from the Tundra. Thank you, Carlton. I'm not sure about the long hair, but I've gotten so many compliments on it. I'm getting used to it. Susie, I love that you watch me and you live in the Tundra. Happy New Year. Molly, I have already renewed my subscription to Stitch Fix. I have crystal doorknobs. I have an ironing board that comes out of the wall. Now, before I show y'all this, you've got to remember that this color, the lady who lived here said that she just recently renovated the kitchen in 1975. So look at the color. It's terrible. But look, there it is. I use it almost every day. I kept those neat little things about the house. What's up, James? It's so good to see you, buddy. I thought about you when I was cooking last night. Barely mine probably won't ever either. Hey, Kentucky neighbor. Thank you for watching my videos. See, I love an old house. I would much rather renovate an old house than build a new one. And maybe I'm nuts. I've built a new one and I love that house. I think I loved the way it was. But a contractor redid in here. I picked everything out though. James, I made a HelloFresh meal. It was so good. What was that thing called? Lucy Burgers. It has cheese on inside with this yummy tomato and onion jam. Whoop! And some broccoli. It was so good. Of course, it's for two, so I take the other for lunch the next day. So that's my lunch tomorrow. Juicy Lucy, that's right. And it was really good. And the other meal, it was this pineapple and pork tacos. Oh my gosh, no joke. I ate so much of those, I made myself sick. Gosh, my dogs. You're right. I don't have a huge ton of money. Elsie, I would love to see pictures of that. My dogs are going crazy because my neighbor got home and they heard the door slam. Marley is used to living on 50 acres, and so after 5 years, this noise still bothers her. Y'all, look at them. There's no one out there. Did y'all see him? Could you see him? Thumbs up for yes, you saw him. They're just standing there, and I mean, there's nobody out there. Good. They are, hey Yvonne. Yes, I love my baby dogs. They are not afraid, and they let me know. Hi Maureen, thanks for joining. Hi Linda. This is so much fun. I love this. Elsie, I have a friend. Well, no, this person really a friend. It's just a person. Isn't it amazing how you feel like these people are your friends and you just watch their videos? Walter, Pomeranians are me, aren't they? Hi, Alicia. Anyway, I watched this girl on YouTube, and she has a dog that barks a lot. Every time my dogs go crazy. Matthew, that's my favorite meal. Fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and add some sweet pea so I can mix it in with my mashed potatoes. Oh, what you talking about is so good. Robert, thank you for saying that. Now, my baby's not scared, but he is a baby. You could tell that he was held a lot as a puppy. Hey, Linda, thank you. But he just, like, he sits on me like he weighs 10 pounds, and he weighs more than I do. He's not scared of others. Like, I feel very safe. But, like, if the broom drops, he jumps out of his skin. So I see where you're coming from. Knock on wood, he's never bitten anybody, but he could. See, Robert, maybe it's my inexperience with him, but when I first saw him, I did not think that he was a friendly pet. In fact, I almost changed my mind. I was only there to kind of, let me tell you the story about him. I saw him on Snapchat, so crazy. A friend of mine was in Jackson. She just sent me the picture, and I said, bring that baby home, because I love puppies. And she said, well, as a matter of fact, he's up for adoption. I said, that dog is up for adoption? She said, yeah. The people who had him, married couple, had a 6-year-old, wife was pregnant again. They had a Rottweiler, Lido, and the husband was going back and forth 3 hours away, 3 days a week, and like staying in another city for work. And she just couldn't handle big dogs, newborn baby, 6-year-old. They paid, get ready, almost $3,000 for this dog. $2,600 for him. And they had tried, people just have this mindset about pets. And I've never wanted a pit bull in my life. Not that I didn't like them, they just weren't my pick. And so this dog was staying with the owner's former frat brothers. Bye, Beer. Thank you for coming in here. I appreciate you so much. And he was just living with them. They couldn't have pets in their house. So these 30-year-old men had this dog. Miss Mary, yes ma'am? That's nuts. It's a lot of money. I'm not going to spend that much money on a dog. I'm not. But I had to go. I said, I have another dog. I have a cat. I'll come. And I just felt bad because there was no place for this dog to go. So I went. I know, Yvonne. I know. Today I thought, I need to post a video, but I didn't know what to talk about. So I thought, I'll just do a live. Went, I was just going to look at him. Well, I got him and I came home. He was a sweet baby. But when I walked in, Robert, just the look on his face, I thought, He has really glowy eyes, and he was, looking at me, and I thought, thank you, James. He is a stunning dog. And when he runs, y'all are going to think I'm cheesy, but it is a work of art to see this dog run. We take him out on the football field and let him just run. Thank you, Miss Lois. I'm glad to be live. I'm glad it makes you happy. And he loves it, but it's a beautiful sight. His parents are both world champion show dogs. No wonder he costs so much money, right? So anyway, but I got him for free because he wanted him to go to a good home. People were not going to pay him the money. And I've had him for a year, and I'm in absolute love. And that first night, I had already decided if Marley did not like him, he wasn't going to stay with me. They took together like peanut butter and jelly. Just loved each other. She needed somebody, a friend, because I have such crazy hours. And they're best friends. She adores him. He just lets her bite all over him. He just stands there and lets her. They're real sweet. I gotta heat my coffee back up. I'm so cold. No, he doesn't get along with my cat. He's not fixed yet, Dave. I had an appointment for him to get fixed. And then what happened? Oh, people keep saying that I need to breed him one time because he's so perfect. Hey, Leanne. It's so good to see you. He does, doesn't he, Lee? Robert, thank you, Ashley. You have to get special insurance just for them to live in town with you. You have to let them know that you have one. Thank you so much, Leanne. I needed to hear that today. Ashley, you've told me that before, and I am definitely going to do that. I'm just cold. But Miss Beverly, I just can't quit. It was just yucky outside today. Ashley, I am being very selective. There's groups on Facebook, and I message them and they won't get back with me. I can't just put it out there that I want to breed him because I don't want any just yahoo with the dog. Bye, Robert. Please tell your wife I said hello and you're a good man for going to help her. He's registered. I want them to be registered because what I'll get out of it is just the stud fee. And usually the stud fee is how much you charge for a puppy. I agree, Miss Mary. It was meant to be for me to have him. And he loves my son. Oh my gosh, he loves my son. He loves me. My daddy's in and out here all the time. My mama is too. And they just love all over him because you need to love on. Is it blank, guys? Exactly, Mr. Carlton. And I was going to sell mine to Ashley because she said it before. Okay, it must be yours, Miss Linda. My cat hates him. And that makes me sad. She moved herself out. She hated him. She lives outside now. And so, but a friend of mine told me that the stud fee needs to be how much you were going to charge or whatever. Do y'all hear her barking? Oh, there are kids outside on skateboards, that's why. Oh, thank you, I sure will. Thank you, Yvonne. My son's name is Chisholm. His name is Brandon Chisholm, and then his last name, which I'm not going to tell you. And my brother's name is Brandon. And Chisholm comes from his dad's family. Their last name was Chisholm, his dad's maternal grandparents. And there's actually a lake, an area, kind of sort of near where we are, that they kind of started. They all lived on that lake, and it has taken their name. And I just wanted something different. His dad's name, his dad's middle name is his name, and so we wanted to do my brother and then his name, then Chisholm. But I tell you what, my brother's name is Brandon Hayes. My daddy's name is Brett Hayes. I should have named him Chisholm Hayes. I should have, but I didn't. And now every time he signs up for anything, they call him Brandon. If you have kids, if you haven't had them, don't name them something and call them by their middle name. It's just trouble. He's back taking classes again. Thank you. I mean, and you know, here's a funny story. Well, y'all might not think it's funny. I do. Y'all know I teach, and I had a student teacher in my room, and she was pregnant. This is about 7 years ago, and she said, listen, she was going to name her little boy Bennett all this time. Bennett, Bennett, Bennett. But she went to Hobby Lobby, was picking out the letters to make his name for his nursery, and she just started crying. Her husband said, what's wrong? And she said, Bennett's not his name. His name is Chisholm. I want to name him Chisholm. Now, I want y'all to know, I am peculiar about my son's name. I didn't go pick out a John or a Scott or a common name. I chose a family name so he could be unique. And this is petty of me, I know. Yvonne, if I did lies more often, my friend Lee would come up here and kick my butt. I cannot. This is like a once in a 6-month thing. So, but she said, I feel bad because that's Shauna's son's name. Well, so she came to school and said, okay, I want to name my son Chisholm, but you need to know I'm not naming him after your son. I have loved that name for years, she says. I was at a Pee-wee football game, and the little quarterback, he was just little, and he was awesome, and he was like running touchdowns and making these beautiful passes at such a little age, and all of the bleachers were his family, and they were like, go Chiz, go Chiz. I said, Jessica, that was us. I said, who else do you know in this town is named Chisholm? I said, that was my baby. She said, oh, well, do you mind if I name him Chisholm? So I said, of course not. In my head, I was like, yes. So she named him Chisholm. That same year, another girl named her son Chisholm and just spelled it different. Chisholm, yay, Mr. Carlton. Except that's spelled differently than mine. But my baby, he loves John Wayne. He has all the Roy Rogers, John Wayne genealogy. When he was little, that's all. He played ball, loved baseball, and loved Cowboys. That's what he wanted to do. Exactly, Mr. Carlton. That's exactly how we spell it. I love neat names. A friend of mine named her little boy Garrett. She's not my friend, but I know her. He's grown now. I like Blake. Oh, bless his little heart. Chisholm was little for a long time. When he got to be a senior, he shot up and beefed up too. I didn't mean to stay on this long. I never do. I've got my lesson plans done. My house is clean. My laundry's done. I have to fold one more load of clothes. I mean, I don't have anything else to do, right? Ain't that right? Well, you need to come back more often then. He will, Simply Red. He'll grow. Look, I have a friend who was probably like 5'10". When he turned 19, he grew 6 inches. He's 6'5" now. My last live stream. Lily, when was my last live stream? I don't remember. I don't delete my live stream, so you should be able to find it. I think I was cooking. Most of the time I'm cooking. Was I making cookies? Jesus, what's up, boy? Shut up, Lee. Y'all see just my life? She's a terrible friend. Harasses me. Hey, Terry, how's it going? You got here in just enough time to see me give Lee the people's elbow. Y'all know what the people's elbow is? Make me sick. 2020 has been a pretty dang good year. It's going great, Terry. I was supposed to be at church 30 minutes ago. That's right, Ashley. It's just so cold and rainy. I don't like to get out. My mama will call me and she'll say, I know it's raining, but you still need to come to church. I'm a hermit. Stream Bean, every kid in my town watched Saturday morning wrestling. Lord, I apologize. Thank you, Mr. Cooter. That probably was. We watched Saturday morning, but it was wrestling. Saturday morning wrestling. And we came off the top ropes. Rock and roll, you know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Do they have wrestling up north? Stream Bean, you live in Tennessee, don't you? It's been a gross day here. It's not raining, but it was wrestling. But it just was, and it's gross and cold and wet. I hate it. Simply Red, I'm moving to Texas. Same here. It was 60-something yesterday and snow this morning. What? Well, that's what I watch. Cartoons and wrestling. I thought so, Stream Bean. I watched you win King Jerry Lawler. And I just was talking about him, Matthew. Bill Dundee, the fabulous one. Woo! Who said that? Tell me. Ric Flair! Woo! That's so funny. They have the best memes about him too. Is he still alive? I bet he looks rough. I know where Jerry the King Lawler lives. I see him on commercials all the time. Grace. It's just important, unimportant information. Oh, I bet she about passed out. I would too. Where they come on talking about, brother, come over here, brother. We got into it too. Nature Boy lives in North Carolina. Isn't that funny? Wonder if they made some money off of this stuff. The King's got restaurants and an insurance company. He's probably not famous anywhere else but Memphis. The mayor of Halls County, Tennessee is a wrestler. Really? It is good, Matthew. You've never heard of wrestling, Miss Elsie? You've heard of wrestling. Where do you live again, Miss Elsie? Maybe it's not a southern thing because a lot of these folks don't live in the South. I watched it because my brother watched it. Memphis, if you go to the right place, it's cool. I like going every now and then. No kidding. Lily, I am not impressed. He looks greasy to me. I'm not about those greasy fellas. Mr. Russ, it's so good to see you. I am doing fantastic. Just fantastic. What does Phoebe on Friends say? I'm something, spit on your neck, fantastic. That's the way I am today. I'll tell y'all about this ring I have. I don't know Kane, Mr. Carlton. Tell me who it is. Lee, why am I not surprised? You did all the good stuff. What were you doing? Picking up a folded chair and slapping some old woman on the head with it? Jumping off. The Undertaker is Kane? Yes, I know the Undertaker. Andre the Giant. The Big Show. I didn't know he was Kane. I'm sorry, Ashley. That's his brother? Lord, I need to read up. Y'all have a terrible memory. Maybe I knew and I forgot. You making that money though, Mr. Russ? What do y'all think my next video should be on? Since I'm a YouTuber and all. Janice was the camera girl. Nuts. You have lived a life, Lily. Yeah, I knew that Andre passed away, Walter. I read an article about it. Lee, Michelle, Denise, Shahan. Thrift store grocery shopping. I remember Undertaker on the Memphis Wrestling. I think The Rock is so freaking sexy. His smile, man. Cooking. I knew you were going to say that, James. I'll do one. I almost did it last night. I almost went live yesterday and just filmed me making that that HelloFresh. I actually got the meal on accident. I forgot to delay it, and Mr. Ken the Long Guy would kill me because he's on me about these auto ships. They are not good. But Dave, yeah, I need to do a grocery haul. Okay, Tojo Yamamoto. Frenzel, how do you say that? Frenzel? His daughter lived here. And his daughter or his granddaughter, I can't remember, she got killed in a car wreck. Fran, she got killed in a car wreck here. She went to school in my little town. It was very sad. Yeah. Tojo's granddaughter, I think. Oh, Beverly. My yard. I'm going to have Lee Judgmental, Shihan come down here, and we're going to do a little gardening. Dollar store outfit. It is on like Donkey Kong. Thank you, Linda. Some folks don't like that, but I say forget them. I have never been to a wrestling event except for small town living. Dollar store outfit. Does it have to be in my town? I don't even think they sell bottoms except for pajama bottoms there. Can I do a combination? Can I hit several dollar stores so I can pick? So I can be wearing some bottoms? I can do dollar store, Goodwill. Lily and I are all about some Goodwill. Cinderella Graves took me to the Goodwill so many times. And then my mama loves going to the Goodwill. I can do that. Lee and I talked about that, about going to Goodwill. But Mr. Carlton, the only bottoms at our general store, our Dollar General sells, are literally pajama bottoms. They're fashionable for folks who like to go to the Walmarts in their pajamas, but I'm not one of those girls. Gardening. Do you want a planning video? Who's the one that said that? Maureen or Kathleen? Or Miss Beverly? I can't tell. Miss Beverly. Lord, all my cheerleaders are texting me all at once about practice. So do you want a planning video for what I'm going to do this spring? Okay, thrift store. We don't have that. We have a mission. That's not the same as a thrift store. I'm going to have to find one. I bet you we can find one. Lily, we're doing it. Prepare. Grace, see, you know Lee doesn't do videos anymore, but she can be on mine, can't she? I don't know, Miss Elsie. I think it is so tacky. Matthew, I love doing vlogs. Lee, you're doing it. Period. The end. I like Clean With Me. I like cooking. What else did Matthew say? Matthew, everyday vlogs. But I think that people might think my life is boring. It's very full because I made it that way. But I don't know. Tell me. Hey, Allison. Now I'm here for a while. Outfit of the day. I've done a few of those. I'll start doing one of those tomorrow. Actually, I love you. That's right. They don't have to watch. Stream Bean, they are building. You've got to come down here to visit. They are building a Marshall's right next to my town. I cannot wait. No, James, I didn't. My garage is a cesspool of disgust. I look like my name is Fred Sanford. Yeah. Marshall's, Hobby Lobby, Grace. Marshall's, Hobby Lobby, and something else. What did Matt say? Homemade remedies for different things. Yes, Lee, you have to listen. Matthew, you and Ashley come down here. We will do a collab of tying Lee up, putting a blindfold on her, and making her go shop with me, and she has to participate. Linda, all those stores are coming here, and I am not supposed to be shopping, so we have a Burger King in the town next door. I'm not impressed, Mr. Carlton. I think it's grody. Raise your hand if you want Lee to do a video with me. Where are my dogs? I'm raising some paws. I don't go in Home Goods. The people that I watch on YouTube, one of the families go in there, and it's so beautiful that I know I'll spend too much money, and it's just a temptation I cannot. Look at all these thumbs up and hands, Lee. Look at Lois. She put up 7 or 8, I can't tell. You don't, Mr. I bet you're really excited about that then, Mr. Carlton. I bet you are. I wish Hollis would get a Sonic. If we just had a Sonic, I'd be happy. Oh, Allison, Don't tell her any different. Let me tell you something, Simply Red, I cannot wait. All courtesy of my mom and daddy. They're not paying for it, but, you know, they're the ones who decide to go. So I'm saving my pennies. James, you're a peach. We would love to have you in our little kidnapping scheme. Sonic is so good, and the one in our neighboring is so good. Thank you, Lee. Yes, we know. The neighboring town, the Sonic is disgusting. There's not much there that tastes good, though, in that town. Yummy string bean. Let me tell you my favorite. Woo. We don't have any of that, Allison. We have nothing. We have, like, 2 mom and pop restaurants that are good. We have a precious little tea room that everybody comes to. And then we have gas station food, which is surprisingly really good. They are high, Lee. They are high. But it's good. Okay, my favorite Sonic food. Country fried steak sandwich with lettuce and tomato and mayonnaise. Tater tots and a chocolate milkshake. Go. Yes, we do, Matthew. You know about that gas station that serves steak, don't you? I bet you hear all about that. It's good. It's good steak. There are 2 Sonics about 15, 20 minutes down the road from here, and then there is one Sonic in the other direction. It's good. I mean, people are worried about changing the small town atmosphere around here, but I don't think Sonic would. Matthew, you've got to come on a Thursday and get a steak. It's good. Terry, you've got to try it. That chocolate milkshake, it just makes it all good. My favorite fast food is Chick-fil-A. I am too, Lee. But they won't bring it here. I don't know why. Let me tell you how ignorant some of these people are here. When it came to a vote, they would rather have a liquor store than restaurants that have liquor by the drink. And they voted no to, I don't know what fast food chain it was. I think it was Sonic. I don't want a McDonald's. Take that away from me. Yeah, I love some pig now. It's good. Lee, I can't tell you the last time I've eaten at Pig and Out. I worked there for one day. You want to hear a little funny story about that? I was trying, being the real Dave Ramsey person. And he says, get your butt out there and get you another job. Well, y'all know I've got 14 jobs. But this was me just one to... Was I the cheer coach then? No, I wasn't the cheer coach then. I thought I would love to waitress just in this little small town. I think it'd be fun. I'm a teacher. All the kids would know me, blah, blah, And I worked there for one day, but I had the best time. It was fun. I was busy all night. I loved it. And then a friend of mine asked me to stop. What was the guy I was dating at the time? He asked me to stop because he needed me to help him. And so, I did that. Of course, you do that for your partner. But boy, I loved it. And when I told the girl, I was like, I can't work here anymore. And she said, no. Picking out food is just okay, Matthew. The barbecue's not the best. But if you get certain things, it's really good. They have a good salad. But when I go, I usually get the barbecue sandwich just because, it's something different. But I've been to other places. I thought their barbecue was great until I went to other places. I'm that kind of girlfriend, Lily. I like to help. I want to be a unit, to mesh. And when he said, I need you, I said, okay. So I went to the pig and I quit. That's right. Matthew, do not say that. Allison, are you the one that can walk to Sonic 2? I'm not loving this conversation. I'm very jealous. Chick-fil-A is my super duper fave. Yes, Miss Elsie, we have a donut shop, but sometimes it's open, sometimes it's not. The sign says open at 6:30. Matthew, don't you call JT on me, Lee. He and I have just patched up things from his apparent cheating incident with his co-star. We had a long talk. He says he's sorry and he won't do it again and he loves me. Matthew, when you and Ashley get ready, y'all call me. I will drive to Memphis for some good barbecue and to meet up with good friends. I will. Yes, Mr. Carlton, you know me so well. How do you know me so well? I love some Krispy Kremes. Oh, they make my speakers go boom boom. Chick-fil-A, oh, what you talking about? Sweet tea, the chicken sandwich, just the plain one with the pickles and some honey mustard, and those waffle fries. Oh, Lord Jesus. So good. I love it. I've been there, Stream Bean. We went to Bass Pro. Of course, I've been there when it was the FedEx Forum, not the FedEx Forum. It was where the Grizzlies played and where Memphis played. And then they were stupid and built the FedEx Forum when the pyramid was what it was supposed to be anyway. I've been to concerts there. Then they made it into Bass Pro, and we went about 3 years ago maybe, and it's really cool. We didn't go up on the top because I have some height issues, and the person I was with has height issues too. Matthew, stop teasing me. Mr. Carlton, did I try that? I think I did, and it was good. I am a macaroni and cheese snob. If it's not homemade or shells and cheese, I don't want it. And some people cannot make it. Like some KFC, their mac and cheese is always cold and always gross. I hate it. Miss Allison, I'm going to try it then. If you and Mr. Carlton say that it's good, I will try it. It is almost 6 o'clock. Allison K, you have a channel? I did not know this. Y'all, Allison K has a channel. Go check it out. After this live, of course. He better not be messing with me, Stream Bean. He better be telling me the truth. I'm going to go look at your videos, Allison K. Have I watched your videos before? Actually, Memphis barbecue and I won't be the same. I'll get me a little hotel room down there. Eat. Stay up late. We'll go to a JT concert or something cool like that. And then we'll eat. We'll go do that. And y'all go check out Simply Red's channel too. And then we'll stay up real late so we can wait till the hot is flashing on Krispy Kreme donuts. Ooh! It's a plan, but we gotta wait till it's warmer. Eugene Neal, the Varsity. Is that a restaurant? I think it is. You're right, it is. I think my son ate there. He took a date there. We'll go, Matthew. I'm not kidding. You tell Shiloh and Clay, we'll all go. It'll be fun. Y'all know I don't drink, though. I can be y'all's DD. Drinking gets folks in trouble. Am I right or am I right? Thank you, Allison. That's a compliment. I hope I don't mess your channel up. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. Boy, I've been on a long time. Hey, Florence, you asked me about that 5-can soup recipe. Did I? You should email me. Lee, Cheryl, Tawanda, Shahan. If JT shows up, let me tell you something. You know he came to something special, or his family did, and I was like, if you get a selfie, you better be calling me with him on the other line. I am the ultimate DD, Matthew. I was a DD for New Year's Eve. I ain't playing. Beer is just bad and it makes your breath stink too. Y'all, if Lee takes a selfie with Justin Timberlake and then taunts me with it, our friendship is OV. Oh, but I'm Xing her out of my life. I am too, Matthew. Food is so good. Christmas card. What? Shut up. I have almost quit drinking Cokes, Miss Allison. That's what we call sodas. I drink water with, let me show you. I think I showed y'all this. Ain't she shameful? She should be ashamed of herself, Matthew. I drink water with these little things in it. They are good. And sweet tea, of course. And lately I've been drinking coffee. It's not good for you. Florence, I'm going to be doing Stitch Fix. That gets the most views on my channel. That's right, Ashley. Y'all know how me and JT are. We're not like this. We're like this. That's my son's, Miss Allison, Smarty Pants. Stream Bean, I have been to that aquarium restaurant in the Opry Mills. It was neat, wasn't it? And then one time we were in Nashville, we went to Opry Mills and we sat at a restaurant. I forgot what that restaurant was called. What was that restaurant called? We sat on these little taller tables and we watched the new talent. Oh, it was so neat. What a great trip. I'm a Smarty Pants too, Allison. I think we're going to be best friends. No, that's from Christmas morning breakfast. That tells you how old that is. It's really neat, Stream Bean. You need to go. Jessica knows, Mr. Carlton. She's intimidated by me. What I say goes. I'm number one. She's number two. So the Pepsi's been sitting here since Christmas Eve, Allison. Now, when I eat pizza, I like to drink Cokes. I don't like, but see, Coke eats at your teeth. I like my teeth too much. Thank you, Linda. I'll keep doing them. String Bean is a very unique individual, and I love a different person. He's kind. Number one, above anything else, is he is a nice person. He isn't judgmental or mean, and I like sweet tea with my Mexican. Marley is going bananas. I have no idea why. I think there's a dog outside. I've never heard of Huck Finn's, and I will not eat a frog leg. No, sir. I guess if I was starving and there was nothing else to eat, if it was either eat that or starve, I'd eat a frog leg. Marley! Shh. I guess I need to go. Isn't that gross, Ashley? Walter, have you had frog legs? Lido does not bark, y'all. Hey, Kelsey. Well. What you got going on? Lido is but he'll be like a pointer dog. What? Gibson County? We just played Gibson County in basketball Friday night, Jan. How crazy is that? Were you at the basketball game? Please say yes. Allison, I will not eat oysters either. It's like eating snot. Please tell me you were at the basketball. You know we were there? How'd you know we were there? Oh, because you know where I'm from. Thank you, Miss Florence. Exactly right, Ashley. I ain't eating no frog leg. Pig rings, no. We lost both games, but I would love to meet you, Jan. We should have our own little tiny meet. It's nasty, Allison. I cannot do it. I love you, Gracie Lou. Thank you for coming to my live stream. You have a good night, too. Please do it. Is my email in my description of my videos? Did you email me? Jan, my cheer squad was on point. They looked good. And the people from Gibson County were coming over to me telling me how awesome my cheer squad was. And I was like, I know. No, I said, thank you so much. But inside I was like, We love you, Gracie. We'll see you next time. Another 6 months. Oh, Lee, I was lonely and bored. Yes, I know Garland Hargett. Lord. Yes, I know him. How do you know him? I sure do, Lee. Well, that's different to me. Well, I can't eat it. I can't do it. They do love me, Kelsey. Thank you. And I love them too. That is so crazy, Jan. This world is just so small. He is a scream. You can't believe a word that comes out of that man's mouth. But you know what's so awesome? You know, isn't he looks like the epitome of the Western man. He has this amazing look to him. You saw him. Now, a local restaurant did a photo shoot with him and has his pictures, that's right, Mr. Carlton, hanging on the walls. He is a hoot. I don't get to see him anymore because we're not on the same path anymore, but I really love talking to him. That is so funny. Shauna mukbang frog legs. Lee Anderson, Teresa, Michelle Bernice Shahan. Oh, gross. String bean. I cannot with some of the things you do and eat and put in your mouth. I cannot do it. Hey, Jan, if you're a teacher, you know that I'll just go ahead and give it. I don't care about my email. scarmack@lced.net. Matthew, we need to do a video of us eating frog legs. That would be so funny. Mukbang of all different foods that I don't like. Or I've never tried because I am a coward about that stuff. I tell you what, I don't like avocados. I wish I did. I don't like shrimp. I wish I did. Thank you, Jan. scarmack@lced.net. That'd be a good video now. No, Ashley, you gonna come and you're gonna put the frog legs in your mouth. If I have to, you do. I like fried shrimp. Fried shrimp, not boiled shrimp, pickled shrimp. No, fried shrimp. That is all. My cousin did steak and shrimp the other night and he brought me one. I know, Kelsey. He brought me like this whole thing. And I love fried fish now. I can eat all the fish that you want. All this was full of steak and shrimp. And I don't know, Allison. I wish I did. I will eat anything else. pretty much. I'm not picky. I love food, but I think it's the texture, that rubbery raw feeling. I cannot do it. No. And avocado's real gushy, mushy. No. But I picked off the shrimp and ate the steak, and it was so good. Sardines, no. Anything that tastes raw, gross. Okay, Matthew, if you know how to do a shrimp ball, wait, didn't we have a shrimp ball? We had a shrimp ball at Clay's, didn't we? That New Year's. It was the first time I met both of y'all. What, 3 years ago? 3 years ago? Kelsey? Not this Kelsey, but a different Kelsey. Lord, what is her husband's name? Bobby, right? Bobby DeBoss. Yeah, they did the shrimp bowl for us. I didn't eat it. I ate the corn and the potatoes, and I think they made peas. I didn't eat it, actually. I know, isn't that crazy? Blew my mind when I heard all that. Thought they were married, wasn't married. No, won't eat snails. Anything that's slimy, I'm out. If it will, I just read that oysters are alive when you eat them. That raw oysters are not dead. That if you eat a dead oyster, it will make you deathly sick. Did you just hear me, Matthew? I know, but there's a bit of a lag. But, ooh. Yes, Maureen, I read it. And, you know, if it's on the internet, it must be true. It was a food blog. And they are alive. I'm not putting live food in my mouth. And if you do, I mean, it's good to be different. They slide right now. On Friends, Joey said, I found a booger on the table. I ain't eating no boogers. Nasty, nasty, and all kind of nasty. Streaming. Actually, you're so brave. If you will eat a raw oyster, then you can eat a fried frog leg. My coffee is cold again. I've got to TT, people. We've been live for 83 minutes. I don't eat sardines either, Stream Bean. Oh, okay. Well then, shame on me. Pardon. Eat a booger or an oyster? Okay, would you rather eat a booger or an oyster? Well, since I've eaten a booger before when I was little, I ate my own. I'd rather have a booger. I love frogs when they're alive too, Kelsey. I will play with the frog today. I love little frogs. It's so cute. It's so cute. I ain't eating them. And Lily, eggs that come out of a chicken's butt are not the actual chicken butt, but I do like chicken butt too. I know. Hey, Rebecca from Connecticut. Bye, Miss Linda. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Look, we were in New Jersey a few years ago, Rebecca, and I was sitting with some people who were from Connecticut, and they were telling us how much teachers make there. And I was like, I need to move. And then they told us how much their property taxes are per month. And I said, I'll stay right here. You go, Stream Bean. I'm all about that for your brother. I'll accept challenges, but I'm not going to say that I won't cheat and get somebody else to eat it for me if it's too disgusting. Exactly. This is in Connecticut, though, Matthew. I believe they said that teachers make upwards of $90,000 a year. Correct me if I'm wrong. And that is double what I make. Right, Rebecca? It's nuts. But also, property taxes for just a regular house were $1,500 a month in Connecticut. A month. Mine aren't $1,500 with city and county combined for the year. All right, Simply Red, that's what I like to hear. See, it all kind of evens out, doesn't it? I think it does. Let's just say, if taxes are $1,000 a month, that's $1,200 a year. They still make a lot more than me. Never mind, erase. It doesn't even out. I need to move. I'll see you in a few weeks. I do, James. Let me tell you all this. I have a master's degree. And y'all, I've heard folks fuss. No, I don't eat boiled crawfish. Matthew, clean out those potato patch ears. I don't eat things that are squishy. I eat fish. And that is all. No lobster, no crawfish, no. I know, Matthew. I know I'm Southern. I love cabbage. Anything fried is good. I eat fried shrimp. Now, see, Allison, I almost started teaching at a Christian school when I first started teaching, but my son's tuition was not going to be free. It was going to be half off. We'll go out to eat, Matthew. We'll make a video. I'll eat whatever food you order for me. I promise. And I don't back up on my promises. Anyway, I have a master's degree. And, yep, I will. I have been teaching this is my 22nd year. My son is 25. And, you know, teachers, I trust him, Ashley, to not be mean to me. Teachers, no, I started to teach at one. I should probably enunciate better. And I was only going to bring home $15,000 a year. And his tuition was going to be only half. There was no way I could afford to do it. And it's 45 minutes from here. I know, Ashley. I'm so stupid. Thank you, Maureen. I am. I had him when I was 19. I'm 44. Thank you, Matthew. Anyway, we top out here at 21 years, so we still get cost of living raises, but we don't get years of experience raises once you hit that 21-year mark. So unless you go back and further your education, and I've been thinking about going back and getting my EDS, which is another degree above master's. Miss Maureen, I'm 44 years old. Woohoo! Lee, this is why I do live streams. Make myself feel better. I'm not eating horse meat. Matthew, I'm not eating horse meat. We were at the movies the other day, or been a couple months ago, and my friend was in one line. I was in the other. Thank you, Maureen. Good skincare. And the girl who was checking me out, we were going to see a scary movie, and she says to me, and I promise, I had my hair pulled back in a ponytail, I was wearing a sweatshirt and jeans. I've been on YouTube for, how long, guys, have I been on YouTube? I'm going to France. Ruth! Hey, sister, what's up? Matthew, I'm not allergic to anything, and you can order what you want. Thank you, Rebecca. That's the truth. But see, that's when I started. That wasn't when I started my channel. I mean, I had a channel because that's what I used to watch YouTube videos. I think it's 3 years too, Dave or Matthew. Jason and I started our channels together. Like when he started actively making videos, I think it was 4 years ago. I think Jace was about 10. I remember us coming home from Nashville, or going to Nashville, joking about how between the three of us, we had 200 subscribers. Thank you, Miss Rebecca. Jace had, I don't know, I had three. I had me, Jace, and Jason. You're right, Miss Mary. Anyway, I'm going back to school. I'm going to do it online because there's a big pay increase from master's degree to EDS. It takes about 18 months, and that way I can quit one of these mashugana jobs I have. I'm tired. I want to use skincare and like sell it to my friends who need it, but I don't want to actively rely on that money to survive. It makes me tired. Thanks, Miss Rebecca. Yep. I need to go back and watch my first video. I'm sure I would be mortified. I think it was about having a second job. That was one of my vlogs. That's right. Let me tell you something. I box. I do not do station. I don't do spin classes. My areas were sore for weeks after that. How do y'all do spin classes? I think what I'll do is I'll do a vlog. I can do it tomorrow. And I'll start with, because I've got early duty and teaching. Thank you, Lily. Denise Van Camp. Ruth, what'd I just give you? Comment one more time. Tell me what you got, Ruth. I'm listening. Thank you, Miss Allison. I have fun with it. What I give you, Ruth? What is it? What'd you call me, Lily? Denise Van de Camp. Lee, Maureen, I didn't know that's a person in here. Lee, Teresa, Sarasota. Thank you. Ruth's not watching anymore, and I gave her something special that is coveted. It's coveted, people. Y'all know what I used to think? Because I'm dumb, and I was only a part of the tool community for so long. I thought that the blue wrenches were what were given to moderators in the tool community. And then I branched out. That's right, Allison. I do remember you saying that. And I saw, hey, that's a symbol for every community, you moron. I said, what did I just give you? Look at your name now. Thank you, Matthew. I'm sad too, Miss Rebecca, but I really do understand why she isn't doing it anymore. 100% understand why. It's hard to be a content creator. I had no idea. But when you make videos and edit and you want to put out quality content, not just crap, you know? And YouTube is making it so hard because you're worried. I know that I don't ever put anything out that a child could not watch. Never. Because I know a lot of my students or former students, kids at my school, have found my channel and they watch me. So I'm never going to do anything that's not child friendly. But I also know where they're coming from, and so everything I do, you did earn it, Ruth. You earned it. I understand why they're doing what they're doing. And so now I just have to be really careful. Allison, what grade do you teach? Thank you, Dave. Well, we have to be careful. You know, I can't put any kids on my channel. I can't make money off of kids or off of kid-related content. I understand 6th grade, that I have a lot of 6th graders, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, some of my 1st graders from last year. Oh, thank you, James. What a compliment. I appreciate you so much. I hope the smoke will clear too, Lee. Clay's videos. What? Oh, yeah, that's right. You just did all that, didn't you, yesterday? And I mean, and he's got serious equipment. Oh, Miss Mary, thank you. Hey, Mary Lee, Meemaw. I use AP24 toothpaste. You can get it from, who sells it? It's not Unique, is it? What's the company that sells AP24? That's what I use. It doesn't make your teeth sensitive either. See, I just have like the phone holder. I've got a microphone that I don't use half the time because I'm not sure how to use it. I use it when I make my videos, but I can't tell that it's changing anything. Rebecca, have I done a skincare? I did a facial. I'm short. I'm not 5 foot tall, and I wear big earrings. Maybe I shouldn't, but I do. I did a skincare routine on my boyfriend at the time. It's funny. That's an old video. That's right. That's right. I sure did, Rebecca. It was funny. He was a good sport. Funny. But I don't think I want to get a camera. I have a ring light, but like Clay's got the big umbrella light. He's got serious stuff, and that's why he has 30,000 subscribers. That's why. If you're going to make it like that, then you should invest. I just don't have the money to. I'm 4'10 and a half, almost 4'11, Allison, and I wear a big, it's because my hair covers it up. Hey, it really does, Matthew. Hey, what are you saying? You know I don't have that kind of equipment. Am I not putting decent content out? I can't even pretend. You know, I'm not. I mean, I try. I try to get the right lighting and good audio. And thank you, Mary Lee. He's just messing with me. He's my buddy. We go way back, don't we? I don't have an iPhone 11 Dream Beam because those are $1,100. I have an iPhone XR, which is the next thing. Thank you, Miss Lois. And I've learned that to upload them in a different speed. I love Pepsi, Allison. I told you I drink it with pizza. Rebecca Lee puts out the most beautiful videos. Lee's videos, like, they're soothing to me. Ashley, you're a giant compared to me. Yeah, there are some people who I watched who I really don't watch that much anymore, and they changed. Like, their personalities changed. The woman, she got a boob job, and which I'm not judging those. Like, she was a mother with a couple of babies, and all of a sudden she was getting eyelash extensions and working out all the time and breast augmentation, and her focus stopped being on her family, which is why I watched her in the first place, and started being on herself. And now they have over 1 million subscribers. They make $1 bajillion, but I just can't. I was drawn to her because of her maternal, she's young too, she's like 25. We're just pumping you up, aren't we, Allison? Thank you, Miss Rebecca. There is a direct correlation. No, I've never watched her. It's KK and Baby J. I still watch them. Thank you, Dave. And they have more than a squillion, Allison. I watch OK Baby. They're young couples, young families, like early 20s. And I used to be Jared and Ellie and Jared fanatic. I watched that's the first channel I started watching. You know why? Because they were going through fertility struggles, and I had just left. Bye, Simply Red. Y'all, go check out her channel. I got mine done this week, so I am ready. That's right, Matthew. If it changes their personality, I don't want to watch it. It makes me sick to my stomach if they change. I mean, talking about fans and, oh, I hate all that crap. No. I say squillion all the time. $1 squillion. That's a whole lot of money. But they make it. And I guess that money changes people. It does. Okay. I've been on here for 102 minutes. It's 6:30. I've got to TT. You need to use it, Allison. I hope one day that you can tell me you're making $1 squillion off of your YouTube channel. Okay, friends, I've had so much fun. You make me feel so good about myself and about my channel and about my life. And I love talking to friends. I really do. I do have to TT. I'm about to TT my pants right now. I won't go live for a while because Lily will kill me. But I'll start doing outfit of the day. And I'll do a vlog tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you. Bye, friends. How do I stop this? There we go.